And we'll fly, oh, we'll fly away, away, away.
Hooked on a feeling, welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy. What episode are we on? I don't know, but welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the best movies, easily for me, the top two in the MCU, along with Winter Soldier. I think the Winter Soldier is the best one. This one in second, but it's very close between them. They're very neck and neck. The two best MCU movies for me, and this one was just really fun. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, I enjoyed it every single time I watched it. But believe it or not, I didn't at first. I didn't like the look of it. I did not go and see it in the cinema at first, okay, because I saw the trailers and it just looked weird to me. I don't know, maybe it was just me. It just looked silly, it just looked a bit stupid, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to see this because I didn't even know it was going to be part of the MCU. Like, I didn't think, I thought maybe it's just a standalone Marvel movie. I didn't think it was going to be part of the MCU. Like, I knew it was Marvel, I just didn't know it was MCU movie. So, yeah, I didn't watch it at first. But then it got good reviews. It got really good reviews. People loved it, from critics and fans. It was a popular movie, so I thought, oh, okay, what is all the fuss about? What is this? I went to go and see it, and I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, I did go and see it in the cinema in IMAX, and obviously, pleasantly, I was surprised. It was just so good to watch. It was fun. It was fun more than anything. It was brilliant. Anyway, as fun as it did have a series of emotional moments too, especially at the start where Star-Lord as a kid, Peter as a kid, seeing his mum die. That was emotional. That was very emotional. His mum gives him a present, of course, which he doesn't open to the end of the movie. So yeah, it's very emotional, that bit. But yeah, then you get 26 years later, I think, you see him with the Infinity Stone with the orb, arguably the most powerful one. Actually, it might be the Soul Stone, most powerful one, but the purple one seems considering you can wipe out a whole planet with that stone. Is it the most powerful one? Considering you can wipe out all life just with that stone. Why doesn't Thanos just go to every planet with that stone, place it down, and kill everyone? It's probably quicker than trying to find all the stones. I don't know. I'm just being silly, but yeah. Obviously, we find out that Yondu was actually hired by Star-Lord's dad to get him as a kid. Obviously, you don't find out who he is till the second one, and it does get mentioned at the end of the movie. Though it does get mentioned that he was hired by his father to find him. So yeah, there's that as well. So you get your first introduction to Ronan, Nebula, and Gamora. Obviously, Thanos' daughters, Nebula, Gamora, working for Ronan to find the orb, to find that purple Infinity Stone, because Thanos is collecting them still. I mean, he's not got off his chair yet, but he's hired Ronan to collect the Infinity Stone. Obviously, Ronan doesn't know yet that it has an Infinity Stone inside the orb, but obviously Thanos wants it, and he's hired Ronan to get it. He's also given him Gamora and Nebula to help go and get it. Nebula wants to go down and get it, but Gamora's like, no, I want to go and do it. But in reality, we know that she wants to betray Thanos. She wants to get the stone, sell it to the Collector. So yeah, there's that as well. Then you get that whole battle scene, that funny battle scene. You get introduction to Rocket and Groot. You get Star-Lord not selling the Infinity Stone to his seller. And you get that fight on Xandar. Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket, Groot, they're all fighting each other. They all end up in prison, and they meet Drax there as well, of course. So yeah, that's where it all formed. And the prison escape scene was great. That prison escape scene was it was so fun to watch. Obviously, Ronan, he killed Drax the Destroyer's wife and daughter. I think in the comics it's actually Thanos who does it, but this time it's Ronan who does it, but he's working for Thanos. So Thanos is still behind it, but it was Ronan. So Drax he wants revenge against both Ronan and Thanos, obviously. I mean, if you kill a man's wife and daughter, obviously it's gonna break him. I mean, have you seen The Punisher? Jeez, man. In Infinity War, Drax is one of the people I want to see kill Thanos. I think he went down in Infinity War. I think he'll die in Avengers 4. I think they will kill him off. Drax could be the one to do it, could be the one to kill him, or maybe he tries and fails. There is a leaked scene in Infinity War that he goes after Thanos on his own, so there's that as well. That's not a massive spoiler, by the way, don't worry. But either Drax or Nebula, I think, or Gamora, I think should be the most deserving of actually killing Thanos. We'll see though in the movie, of course, in Avengers 4, I think. Infinity War, he will survive. He won't die in Infinity War. Avengers 4, I think, that's where Thanos dies, by whoever kills him. So yeah, you get that first introduction, that first proper introduction to Thanos. You get a scene with him where he talks. He doesn't get up, he doesn't do anything, but he damn talks. Okay, you get that scene in Ronan and Thanos. That scene gives me chills. Like, when Thanos speaks, bro, you know he means business. So then the Guardians go and meet the Collector. Obviously there's that massive scene. Then while that's all happening, Drax calls Ronan, stupidly. Calls Ronan's army. They lose the Infinity Stone. Star-Lord and Gamora get captured by the Ravagers, who are after Star-Lord, of course. And yeah, everything's gone wrong, all because Drax called Ronan. Absolute mongrel. I know you want to kill him. This is the thing about Drax the Destroyer. Like, I understand why he's doing that. Like, he's blinded by rage. It's a bit like Black Panther in the Civil War. He was blinded by rage. You know, blinded by rage. And the thing is with Drax, it might get him killed. Like, he called Ronan. It could have got him killed. It might get him killed against Thanos. Like, the moment he sees Thanos, you can tell he'll go after him. Like, he will not listen to the plan. He will go after Thanos, and it's not going to end well. He might get killed that way. I hope he doesn't, but it's possible. Ronan refuses to give the orb to Thanos because Ronan has found out now that it has an Infinity Stone in it, and that is crazy stuff, right? He wants to turn on Thanos, and he says he's going to destroy Xandar, but then he's coming for Thanos, which is crazy stuff. But yeah, he's not a great villain, Ronan. But I mean, he's okay, I guess. And Nebula says, okay, if you kill Thanos, I will help you destroy the universe. She said 1,000 planets, but let's just say universe. But yeah, Thanos' two daughters both want to betray him, which is crazy stuff. It's not his only children, of course. I'm pretty sure the Black Order are his children. Are they all his children? I'm pretty sure Proxima Midnight, who's in the Black Order, she's his daughter. They're all adopted, I think, anyway. Let's cut to that funny scene on Yondu's ship of all the Guardians making a plan, talking to each other. That was a pretty funny scene. It was a pretty, like, generally, all the characters were just really funny in that scene. So there's that as well. But it's a good mix, you know. You have your serious scenes with Thanos and Ronan, and the emotional scenes with Star-Lord's mum. Then you have the funny scenes as well, a lot of comedy, and yeah, it just works really well. It's a good combination, and they did it. They kept the balance really well. So you get the final battle. Guardians enter Ronan's ship. Yondu taking out everyone with his whistle was really cool. Groot taking out everyone with his when he just smashed everyone against the wall. That was just a badass scene from Groot. So then you get Rocket flying over his ship to take out Ronan, and then Ronan's ship falls, and then Groot sacrifices himself to save the Guardians. Now, here's the thing about Baby Groot. Baby Groot, right? Apparently, Baby Groot in Guardians 2 is Groot's son. Apparently, it's not Groot growing back. Apparently, it's Baby Groot. Apparently, it's his son. Okay? And if you want to know who my source is, it's the damn director of the damn movie and the second movie. Okay? James Gunn said it on Twitter. He said, it's Groot's son. It's not actually Groot growing back. This whole time, until about a month ago, I thought, okay, it's the same Groot. No, it's not. Apparently, it's his son. Now, I don't know. He might be joking. He might be joking, to be fair. He might be joking. But I have reason to think that he's serious, because it makes sense, right? So, that's really weird. Like, this whole time I thought Groot was growing back. But he's his son? This is shocking stuff. Anyway, back to the movie. You know Peter Quill's stereo, Peter Quill aka Star-Lord, his stereo in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I saw that on the floor in Xandar after Ronan's ship fell. So did he get that radio from Xandar? Or did he already have it before then? I don't know, but yeah, there's that as well. But it's very random. So yeah, Ronan's still alive, of course, but Peter starts dancing to distract him. Obviously, if he touches the floor with the hammer, the whole planet of Xandar, just all life is gone. So he has to distract him while Rocket forges the weapon back to kill him. Obviously, it failed the first time, but this time he manages to get it back up. And while he's distracted, Ronan gets shot by Drax. Drax has got to be the guy to shoot him, right? You know, you just got to give it to him. And he shoots Ronan, and he doesn't shoot Ronan, he shoots the hammer. He shoots the hammer, then the Infinity Stone falls out. Obviously, it can't touch the ground. So Star-Lord goes for it, and he gets it. Obviously, there's a but the Collector explains all the Infinity Stones, and for this one, you need multiple people to hold it. Like, you need multiple people to manage to contain it. But people tried before and failed. Like, a powerful group of people failed. But Star-Lord got it, and he was in the process of dying, because if you touch it, you die. He was in the process of dying. He somehow survived so long. Gamora held his hand, of course. So there's more people to contain it now. Drax comes in, Rocket comes in. All four of them, they managed to contain it. And after watching the first movie, you just wonder how they contained it. But then you find out in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 that Peter is half God. His dad's a living planet. His dad's a god. He is half God. Maybe that's why they managed to hold it for so long. Because if he was just a normal human, I think they would have all died. But because he's half God, suddenly it's different, you know. Suddenly it's very, very different. So yeah, then you get Peter opening that present finally from his mum at the end, and yeah, there were other scenes I didn't mention, but I didn't feel I needed to. But those are the main parts of the movie, I think, and I just really enjoyed it. 9 out of 10 at least. It was a brilliant movie, one of the best Marvel movies. It just came out of nowhere, and it just worked so well. And I cannot wait until they meet the Avengers in Infinity War. I'm like a kid at Christmas, you know. As a kid growing up, I mentioned this before, I think, in a previous episode. I always want to see a movie where lots of heroes, lots of my favourite heroes, team up together in one movie. And I'm finally, I mean, I got that in Avengers Assemble, but this is just something I'd never before. It's like I'm living the dream here, living the dream. That is the end of this video. I'm gonna go watch Thor: The Dark World. That one's next. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.